Hola, ¿cómo están? Habla la doctora Collado. This time of the year, I like to do game day, and it's just very simple. I have either board games, flashcards, deck of cards, different things that I keep in my cabinet, and what I do is that I select, for example, yesterday I said, all right, so today's gonna be game day, and I have 6 tables. So at each table, I set up one game. So I had 3 sets of flashcards at different levels. Some had words, some sentences, phrases, and I suggested for each table, because 3 tables had the flashcards, I suggested a game for the kids to do. So it could be as simple as taking some time to memorize it, turn them over, guess, and then keep score. Another table had the dominoes. I have a set of dominoes from Puerto Rico, and so they would play domino. Another had a deck of cards of unos, and the other one had canicas, the marble game that you play on the floor. So the way I set it up, I would do one table of flashcards, the other one of then the game that is not necessarily directly teaching vocabulary. And they started at their tables. Then after 5 minutes, I would ring the chime and then have to rotate. Why? Because I've noticed that as much as they like playing games, after 10 minutes or maybe even less, they get bored. So it's better to keep them moving around and interested in the different games. So takeaways. First of all, my suggestion of the game, for example, for the flashcards, is not necessarily what they would do. So just observing the what they do and the options that they come up with and the games that they play help me learn about the way they learn. So that's one. Another thing is that it also gives me the opportunity to sit down with them. For example, I love playing dominoes, and sometimes I teach them, sometimes they know, and I sit with them. Sometimes they have tricks that they teach me. So for me to sit down with them and play is a great experience because we interact at a different level. I'm not, the teacher here telling them what's right or wrong. I'm one of them, and it's a great experience. It also helps in team building for them as they get to relax and collaborate and work in groups. The same could be, I've done the same with board games in Spanish, like Monopoly, like Scrabble in Spanish, and there's always a bit of a challenge, but it's an opportunity for them to learn a word here or there in the target language. This month is also the perfect time of the year, right? As we are finishing our year, and it's just a win-win for everyone. So there it is, game day. A couple of suggestions, a good way of building vocabulary, taking a brain break, depending on the time of the day, and getting to know one another and continue to learn about the students. Adios.